On this occasion, I will explain the risks and pitfalls of looking for help to relieve demonic oppression from saints and virgins' idols. Asking for favors to beings from the spiritual realm seems very tempting, especially when we face problems hard to solve or we have hopes or dreams difficult to attain. Nevertheless, every wish granted by these spirits requires something in return. The payment of this transaction varies depending on what the person seeking the favor offered, in case he offered something. But most of these deals generally share some common consequences that I'll explain later in the video. I'd like to make clear that religious statues or figurines don't have any power of their own, but they can be empowered if they are consecrated to an ungodly deity, or sometimes if they are used as cult objects on a regular basis. In the latter case, this occurs because of the sin of idolatry, which can endow deceptive entities the spiritual right to take control of any virgin or saint's physical or visual representation, to manifest through them, answering petitions or performing miracles. Sometimes we don't even need a material idol's figure to direct our prayers to. Just by expressing our plea verbally or mentally to a specific saint or virgin could be enough to be listened. As I said before, any petition answered could generate negative consequences or potential side effects that the supplicant will have to deal with. The most common one could be the formation of a spiritual tie between the person and the spirit that manifests through the idol. This attachment could act as a barrier or as an interference layer that will make us very difficult to search for God. Because as soon as we try to connect with Him, the entity will attempt to block or pervert our communion by placing itself in the middle. These deceitful spirits do their best to hook up people into these idolatrous relationships with them, because they are aware that idolatry is a deadly sin that separates us from God, eliminating the possibility of living in eternity with Him if we don't repent. One final component of this payment are the offerings and personal sacrifices that people commonly promise to idols in exchange of favors. If any person get his prayers fulfilled and he doesn't deliver what he offered, he or she could face repercussions or even the removal of the favor granted. Finally, I'd like to point out that seeking God's help through saints or virgins is forbidden by the Bible, in view of the fact that the only mediator between God and men is Jesus Christ. In the next video, I will expose the deception and the hidden risks of asking for help or guidance to the angels or archangels. See you all next time, and let the Christic force be with you.